Alright guys, Gary back again, and today I'm having a look at the Planet X Summanus. I picked this up at Auto Assembly this weekend, and yeah, I like it. There's a few things that bug me, but overall I think it's a good figure. But before I get into the figure itself, this is the box. There you go. It's got Summanus, which is sort of a Fall of Cybertron-esque Snarl third-party figure. Front of the box looks pretty much like Snarl's chest. Side of the box got a Japanese warning. 15 plus for this figure. That was a nice one. There's a nice image of him on the back there. Looking very glowy. And then the other side looks like an arm. Nice and standard. So, yeah, that's the box. Here's the figure. Let's rearrange this a little bit. Now, like I say, I like him. There's a few things I don't like about him, and one of them already kicking in. My main complaint is this foot seems very loose. And there we go. Worst thing you got to deal with is a loose foot. I can live with that. So he comes with 2 of each of these weapons. So 2 guns. Some nice detail. Silver. Red. Interestingly, on the other gun, which looks exactly the same, they seem to have only painted one half. So I've got the silver detail, got the deep red detail there, but then on the other side, nothing. Not too worried about. Oh, not too fussed about that because, well, I just ain't, to be fair. He also comes with 2 of these swords. There we go. They look quite meaty. I like the orangey plastic, glowing fire imagery. That's cool. But yeah, as I say, it's a good little figure. He has nice tight joints. A couple of places he's got the mould marks, which a little bit rough, but we can sort that out later. There we go. So let's start top to bottom. Like I say, he's based on the Fall of Cybertron line, which I absolutely loved that game. Look at his face. It's got a little bit of silver paint kind of brushed up on his helmet there. Again, I can live with that. Head's got a bit of movement. I believe it's on a ball joint, but there's not really a lot of maneuverability just because of the bits behind. There we go. Arms. It's got a nice, well, you would have a 360 degree turn, but you got these back bits there. Elbow. It's got a nice amount of movement there. His wrists, there's no wrist swivel. And his hands do open up. In fact, to get the weapons in, they've got a nice little groove to put the pegs through. So even with his, if you wanted, even with his hand open, there you go. Nice and secure. Big knuckle duster. He does have upper arm swivel. Actually, that's more of an elbow swivel. Not, yeah. So no upper arm swivel, but elbows. I can't speak. Elbow swivel. Nice and tight. Can get his arms up to that point. And probably help if I get his elbow the right way around again. There we go. He has a nice 360-degree waist swivel. Hip joints are on a very nice ratchet. I mean, look at that. So, that far up. If you ever needed to position... Oh, Christ. If you ever needed to position him in the splits, he can do that pretty well. He also has a good range of movement for the legs. You can go that far forward and that far back. Upper leg swivel. He actually has two double knee joints thanks to his transformation. So standard knee can go that far. And then if you really wanted, keep going. Make him into a pretty ballerina. And then with legs, his ankle is on a ball joint, which kind of makes him a little bit unstable. A little bit unstable. Kind of almost a lot unstable. So for that, I'm just going to hold him there for a second. Now I know you can thicken up the ball joints, but I'm personally, if I get a figure, I don't really like playing about with them too much. How they start, or basically how they come out of the package, is how I keep them. There you go. Not quite sure what pose that is, but it'll do. So yeah, really nice level of detail on the chest, and everywhere really. On the back, it's Snarl, so we expect a certain amount of back kibble. There it is. Which isn't actually too bad. I will say his transformation is probably one of the most complicated ones I've had so far. Where's the instructions? There they are. And that's a plastic bag next to him. No. These are the instructions, and quite frankly, some of them aren't that clear. So I actually had to go and look on a video to work out how to transform him at one point. But I kind of figured it out the best way for me to do it. To go from robot mode to dinosaur mode, start with the legs. And you want to pop the head down, flip that out, go onto the inside, and then you're gonna, there's the right way, pop that out all the way around like that, and then down, rotate there. Unclip this bit, swivel that round, connect it there. Doesn't tab in anywhere, it just rests on that peg there. And then same with the other leg, pop, flip, awkwardly try to do this around the camera, flip out, push forward, clip in, back, back, down, rotate. So basically these red bits are the backs of the feet. And then you're wanting to twist and twist. And that's it for the legs for the moment. Oh yeah, forgot that bit. Moving up, chest piece. You want to lift and then pop that bit out, rotate that round, flip it down there for a bit, get the head, turn him around for a second, unfold all of that, because you can see that's going to be a spine. Put your finger through, push that bit down, rotate that, straighten there, so you're pushing the head into the chest, like so. Get this bit, unfold, unfold, fold in, unfold, unfold, straighten. This is the bit that got me a little bit confused to start with. You're supposed to then lift up, and then oh, have I got myself mixed up? Yes, I have, right. Right, there we go. So, push back, push back. The idea is to cover that bit, but then get this lined up with the pegs here and here. There's a hole there and a hole there. So we're going to pop that in on that side, and then pop that in on that side, and then close it. Pop it in, shut it there. Make sure it's nice and tight on both sides. Push that there. Okay, so that is that bit done. Right, I find it easy to do it this way, which would actually help if I remember to rotate the legs. There we go. So we get them kind of doing splits, then this bit has to come down. The knees have to be forced in to there. And what you're trying to do is get this little tab here to plug into, try and get some light over here. There's a little slot there, without breaking the chest piece. Right. And you're not going to be able to see too much of this because I need to right. Okay. Get in. This really does need some sort of wrestling match to get this in. Right. Flip up. And there. Tab in there. We got there in the end. Make sure that's out. Make sure that's down. And then we go for round 2 with the other leg. So I'm going to try and fold the knee joint back, get that forward. Get that underneath, because that will help. Try not to get that caught on anything. Right, that's there. Then we can tab. No, we can't because the other side just popped out. Like I said, this is the most complicated one that I've had so far. Push, 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 and then we will get this chest piece clipped in there, and that secures everything. So he's taking shape very slowly. We'll get that resting back there, that resting back there. And his head bloody popped out, didn't it? Right, pop you back. And now I can't get the chest out. Right, so that needs to pop down, that needs to come out of the way for a second, that needs to go straight back in. Right. I could cut this out, but quite frankly, I think it's worth seeing how much of a pain in the arse it is. Right, that one's there. This is just going to be me bouncing between two sides now, isn't it? Right, there you go, that's in there. Weird dinosaurs, Siamese twins. That's what, Vietnamese? Jesus. Come on. Right, there we go. Click. Come on, everything click into place. Even he's trying to hide his eyes at this. There we go. Nice and secure. Get that foot there. Get that foot there. Oh, I could finish transforming him at this point and just say, look, helicopter. Right. So we've done most of it. It's the back legs that need doing now. So to do that, you need to take his hands and then push them in as far as they go. They basically, his knuckles become the feet. Or yeah. Push out, push down, sorted. And then this is the part where everyone kind of goes, oh my god, did I just break it? And you need to force, well not force, you need to put the shoulder joint down. Yeah, it's a really nice, tight hinge, but my god does it sound horrible when you move it. So again, straighten, push, rotate. There we go. There we are. Now, that's him in Stegosaurus mode. And I like it. Like I said, it was an absolute pain in the arse to transform. But, yeah. There you go. Got a couple of his back plates do move, although for what purpose I'm unsure. go. To be fair, you're not going to be doing that many different variety of poses with him in Stegosaurus mode. He's a Stegosaurus. They weren't the most athletic of creatures. But he does have space on his rear leg hips to go full-on battle mode. There we go, we got one. And then we got, you know what, I'm going to do it the other way so that we got painted sides on each one. So, plug straight in. Plug straight in, and quite frankly, I like that. You're not really going to be messing with him in a dark alley, are you? The head, in dinosaur mode, doesn't have the greatest amount of articulation. But then again, all he really needs to do is look up slightly and open his mouth. Which he does pretty well. Got some nice light piping in there. You can't really see it too much in robot mode, mainly because he's got this little hood thing that goes behind his head. But it's got when the light hits it right, it does look pretty nice. Although, as he's going on a shelf that has a sealed back, the light probably won't be hitting him too much. But yeah, that's pretty good. I like this style. It's not bright colours, it's a nice subdued, like almost dark and gritty. And like I said, you're not really going to be posing a Stegosaurus in many poses, are you? So his posability in this form, I think, is quite nice. Although you can't really do much with the back leg. That's it. It's not like he's going to sit up and beg, because his tail's in the way. But I think it's pretty cool. Not quite sure where to put the swords in this mode, but it's fine. So that was Summanus, aka not Snarl. In the next video, I'll be looking at another one of the sets I got from Auto Assembly. So if you want to see a bit more of that, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and maybe even subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. So until then, see you later. Bye!